Hi everyone, I'm Engineer Hoist, and today I've got a bunch of crystals to open, but instead of just doing a normal crystal cracking video where I just go talk play by play on all the crystals that I open, I figured I'd talk about this new thing that they've got going on right now, where you can pick a bot where you can actually go and choose, well, at least have a say in the upcoming Autobot and Decepticon coming to the game. So if you click on that link in the game, or go over to their Facebook page, or probably even their Twitter — I haven't checked their Twitter — they've got a link to where you can go vote, and you can enter your username, your alliance name, and your email address, and then choose Autobot or Decepticon, and you can go and place a vote. And I'm guessing because you put in your username and alliance, there may possibly be some rewards. I haven't heard anything, but that's just a guess. Otherwise, you know, why would they need that? It could just be anonymous. But anyway, so let's hope there's maybe some sort of a random drawing for that. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start opening some of these crystals. I did buy that bundle from this weekend, the first aid bundle. I only got one Crimson crystal. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way first, and let's see what we got in there. I got 3 purple Crimson, so apparently that hacks defense very similar to Bombshell or Perceptor. Okay, so anyway, so on the Autobot side, I'm just going to go ahead and open these. On the Autobot side, you can choose from Elita 1, Blur, Alpha Trion, Wheelie, Rodimus Prime, Diatlas, Retgar, Trax, Warpath, and Tigerhawk. Okay, so now Tigerhawk I had to go and look up, because turns out that's a Beast Wars character, and I must have forgotten this part of near the end where Tigatron and Air Razor actually got fused together to be some sort of a super powered Transformer. So that would be pretty interesting to bring in a little bit more Beast Wars. Warpath, it would be great to see a tank on the Autobot side, and I know a lot of people are looking forward to that. Trax, he's always cool, but I'm not sure if he really stands out much in this group. Wheelie, I'd love to see Wheelie, because then you could just do some rhyming in the chat and just annoy people with him or whatever. But Rodimus Prime, I don't know if we really need him. We've already got Rodimus, and that works out well. Blur, I'd love to see Blur, you know, trying to finish out some of the Transformers movie characters. Elita 1, get a little bit more fembots in there, but we've got quite a few on the Autobot side with, you know, with all of the Rust Renegades / Torchbearers, and but my pick was Retgar. Actually, I really like Retgar, and I've got a lot of movie quotes. I love the quotes from Retgar. It's just complete and utter nonsense when they're talking TV, and I would just love to see that and see what they could do with them. Because he could be like a healer, because they do fit. They have fixed him. They fixed up Ultra Magnus after he got torn apart in the movie, and so that would be actually pretty neat to see. Let's see. Okay, yeah, Alpha Trion. You know, he's it'll be interesting to see how they did that, because he typically has not transformed. Although in the Titans Return line, he did get a transforming figure where he turned into a spaceship and a lion. So it'd be interesting to see which one of those modes they would actually choose. And Diatlas, I think comes from the same series as Starsaber and Deathsaurus was. Oh, we got a new one coming in. That's a 3-star, and that's Smokescreen. Okay, very cool, very cool. So I only have a few more 3-stars left to get on the Autobot side. Okay, so let's just go ahead and keep going. And yeah, so Diatlas, he's actually in the IDW comics and was a major figure in the Drift storyline. He was the leader of the Crystal City people that Drift got in with during that story. Now on the Decepticon side, you can choose from Motormaster, Leozak, Dreadwind, Blackwing, Flame War, Rippersnapper, Waspinator, Lugnut, Moonheart, and Skullcruncher. Now, a lot of these I'm not really familiar with, so they must be, again, from that Japanese series or from some other series like Cybertron or some of those, which I just really haven't managed to get into yet. Obviously, you'd love to see Motormaster because I think he's like the only Stunticon left before we can get Menasor, so I think he would be a good one to see in the game, and I have no doubts that he's coming, whether he's the one chosen or not. Again, Leozak, don't know a whole lot. Dreadwind, Blackwing, don't know a whole lot. Flamor, I only know from she was a convention exclusive. Used the Transformers Prime RC mold. Ripper Snapper, we've got hunger in the game, so we need to go ahead and bring in some more of the Terracons, so Ripper Snapper would be a good start on that. Waspinator, I would love to see because of the getting some more Beast Wars characters in there, and just to see a gigantic wasp flying around. It would be great to see that. Plus, they might have some pretty interesting animations for him, considering he died so readily during the Beast Wars show. Then there's Lugnut from the Transformers Animated, and I love Lugnut. I love that character. He was actually my choice on my Decepticon side. Just a humongous Megatron fanboy and completely loyal to the Decepticons. How could you not have Lugnut in there? Plus, he turns into a pretty awesome bomber-style plane. Moonheart, I am not familiar with at all. And Skullcruncher, actually, I really like. He was a headmaster in G1, and of course he's got a figure in the what you call it, the Titans Return during actually the Wave 1 Deluxe, and it's kind of got a near and dear place in my heart because I did have the G1 figure of Skullcruncher. In fact, the only thing I have left of him is his tail. his tail that became his sword is all I've got left of my G1 Skullcruncher. So I would love to see that, and he did actually show up in the comics as well. A few places after the war ended, he turned to comedy. He became a stand-up comic in the IDW comics. So if you haven't checked that out, go look up some of the Skullcruncher. There's only a panel or two, and but it was actually pretty funny stuff to see. He's just trying to be funny. Uh-oh, here we go. We got something else. We got a 3-star, and we've got 3-star Perceptor. Excellent. And you know, I think those are the only 2 3-stars that I didn't have yet on my Autobot account. Of course, these are the Ultra Magnus crystals, so I kind of was hoping for a 4-star Ultra Magnus. But anyway, still, it's nice to see those other 3-stars come through, the Smokescreen and Perceptor. So, let's see. I think that's about all I've got done about the... I've got a lot of dupe 3-stars coming through, too. Okay, but anyway, I think that's about all I've got on the new bots that are coming through. So I'm just curious. Why don't you go ahead and chime in, and if you want, and let us all know what you think, and once they reveal who was chosen, then we can go claim bragging rights. Hey, I called it. That's the one who I voted for, and stuff like that. Okay, so I'm down to just these 4 first aid crystals. Let's see if I can manage at least a 3-star of him. Oh, okay, yeah, it looks like I've got a 4-star. Is this going to be first aid? No, it's a 4-star Pyramagna. Honestly, I think that's better. Oh, man, that's a good pull right there. Oh, yeah. This was definitely worth it getting this bundle. Been nicer to see first aid, consider it's a first aid crystal, but I will absolutely 100% not complain about Pyramagna. You know, if I had to get a 4-star of anybody, you know, she is a good tank to have. That is awesome. Plus, once they eventually release Victorion, if the game sticks around long enough for them to get around to it, that's just one more step towards a 4-star Victorion. Okay, so I did not get the first aid out of those 4 crystals, but man, I am not going to complain. I pulled that 3-star Smokescreen, 3-star Perceptor, and a 4-star Pyramagna. You gotta be kidding me. That's crazy. Okay, before I choose which one I'm going to go get out of those crystals, let's go ahead and take a look at the team. Look at my Autobots. Can I even get another 3-star? Okay, so there's first aid. Oh, he is available in premium crystals now. Snarl, no. No, man, he's been out so long, but he's not in premiums yet. There's Slog, he's not there yet. No, not Drift, Laser Optimus. Oh, and that was it. Those are the only ones that I don't have a 3-star. And it looks like First Aid is the only one in a premium crystal. But I do have quite a few Decepticons that I do not have it as a 3-star. Oh, I don't want to go in there unless I want the Autobot, so I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go Decepticon. I'm going to go ahead and spend that on a Decepticon 3-star. See if I can get it. I've actually got a pretty good crew of 3-star Decepticons now, but I'm still going to go ahead and give this a try because I still have a better chance of getting a new Decepticon. Let's go ahead and hit that in now. Oh, it's a dupe. That's okay. We've got a duplicate Nightbird. Okay, so that's all for this video. I got some good crystal pulls, and we talked about the fan voting for new Autobots and Decepticons and Transformers Earth Wars. Go ahead and give a comment, like I said, down in on this video, and let us know which one did you choose, and if there's one on here that you didn't like, who is your favorite? Who would you love to see in the game? Me, honestly, I've been just hoping for Wreck-Gar and Blur because I've got a lot of Transformers movie quotes, and I like to go and change my little avatar as I do the quotes in the chat. And I think I've posted a few of them up on my Twitter page if you want to go check that out at Engineer Hoist. So I think that's all it's going to be for the video. So if you want to see more of my Transformers videos, go ahead and subscribe to this page down below, and if you want to see more of my past videos, hit the playlist off to the side, and you can also join us on the Non-Toxic Gamers Band channel and join in on the discussion. I'm Engineer Hoist. Keep rolling, my friends. Thanks for watching.